Hello, I want to give a quick rundown of this month's free OwnIcon asset that you can just add to your project, which I already did, and I forgot to open the project, so just bear with me real quick. It's a nice tool that lets you create an icon from any asset that you drop into the map that's prepared for you. And it will create a texture that you can use for inventory system, for anything that's in game. It is pretty nice. So when you add it to the project, it adds the icon creator subfolder to the content. There are some things that are there for you. And you just open the icon map under the maps. So there are already two assets, for examples, in there. So there are these two. So it's a chainsaw and some bed eggs. Interesting. You can add your own. I'm in a like empty project, so let's add the starter content if I can. Just gonna quickly import it, and I will put in, I don't know, the chair or something like that. So let's get some props and let's put in the lamp. So it should be as simple as that. So you press play, it opens the UI, so you can select if you want a static mesh. You select the one that's in the level, so it finds it. That's pretty nice. You choose how big it is. You can rotate it over here. So you can have it in any rotation you want. Not that way, this way. You can zoom in if you need. Move it around. You can change the light on it. Which is fairly nice. There are some presets for the zoom. And select the resolution of the icon you want. This is a very strange list. And you just click create. And you click create, and you go into blueprints and textures. And it creates the icon for you. Of course, it's within alpha, so you turn it off and you get the texture itself. You can use the alpha to filter out the background. Pretty standard stuff, and I would say very useful if you just want a quick icons of the stuff, of the meshes, and you don't have them rendered from Blender, Maya or whatever 3D to recreate them in. It also seems that you can just create a new item. Okay, you can also do skeletal meshes, which is nice. If you go into chainsaw, which is the one that's provided by the asset author, you can change the position of the animation on the asset, which does nothing for these two, so that's a shame. And again, you can rotate it. You can change the name, so that's gonna be _test. And just hit create, and it's gonna add another one in here. And you can then export it to any folder you want, or you can move it. And overall, I think this is nice. I see a couple of issues with it, or like, that's normal. This movement seems very unintuitive. So moving up moves the item up, but if you scroll on a page, this is not how it looks. This is like opposite as it should be. So Is this? I'm not sure. It just feels strange. But overall, this is nice. Like, just open the map that's provided, drop in your items, and just create all the icons you want in just a couple clicks. Very interesting. So there are a couple things in here. There's the render, which actually does the render. So it uses a render target, which is a texture renderer, and material to render is material. Pretty much nothing. Let's make this slightly bigger. There is a bake, which is the function that I just had open, and it does pretty much just this. Okay, and there is the icon creator, which is going to be slightly more complex. I guess this is where the actual magic is happening with the UI. Something in the event graph. Nope, that's empty. So everything is in the construction script. So I guess in the UI you get all actors of class, and over here you set it. So there are components here, so there is a skeletal mesh. Can I have the view part? Yeah, so this is where all the magic is happening. So you get a couple of actors, so skeletal mesh and static mesh for the actual items that's being captured. You get the lights to illuminate it from a different angles. You get a border, which I'm not sure what is. Oh, that's some actual border of the world. Can I go to that? Yeah, there's a spotlight, which is going to be the main light, and there's a scene capture component, which is the one that's rendering the texture. Pretty nice. So if you ever wondered how you can create a texture during runtime, this is how. And I think this is the magic, which might be... Yeah, it's a in Kismet, so that's built in. There is a character, which I guess just spawns the UI. Nope, that does exactly nothing. What spawns the UI? Level blueprint? Yes, level blueprint spawns the UI. And if I go to the UI, there's icon creator, and that's the UI that we saw. One thing that I forgot to mention is when you are in the UI, it actually highlights what's wrong. So if the number next to it is red, you need to perform an action there. So you need to select the resolution, you need to select the actual item, and then you can do all of this. So another thing that I noticed is the resolution menu. This should be sorted. Like, I understand the sorting on is these two, I mean these, what, 6 are like square, and this is where it becomes rectangular. Oh, it actually shows you. That's pretty cool. So it shows you the border of the icon. So if I went into here, rotated it so it faces me, I can zoom in and just have a nice icon for the chainsaw without the borders that would be black. I would also expect the next... Oh, so the next item works. It cycles through the items that are available in the world. So you can just set up all of them and just click create all, and that's going to create all of the textures. It is pretty nice. I like this asset a lot. And I guess that's going to be it for this one. And I'm just looking at the log. The log of this is being very spammy. But that's fine. That's nothing that's going to prevent the functionality. Okay, see you on the next one, and bye bye.